made it.
I have a long story to share, but I'm gonna cut it short. Reason why, I'm just here to do a breakdown of how I mixed a song called Ndimu by my brother and friend Tilo. And Tilo and I come from way back, and we waited for the right moment to start working on together. We worked on a song called Kaliwang, and before Kaliwang we had other songs, some that were not released. So without wasting much of your time, here is a breakdown of a song called Ndimu by Tilo featuring XAVEN, and I'm gonna show you guys how I received what I received and how I built it. So this was a pretty much simple project. So first thing first, you wanna set your tempo track. So the tempo of the song was 105, and this beat wasn't a Zambian made beat. I think it should have been bought from Russia. So I was privileged. Most of the times when you have a beat and you as the mixer, you struggle with trying to fix your vocals with the instrument. So if you are not working in a project or a DAW, a digital audio workstation that has everything, the instrument stems and the vocals, is kind of different because you need to move back and forth where the beat is, work on the beat separately, then import back the beat to where the vocals are. So since this beat was bought, so I was lucky. Tilo still had a connection with the guy, so we were talking back and forth. I communicate what I needed in the instrument to accentuate more, or what I needed more, and finally we got the copy that I was comfortable with. Pardon me, this project
Alokubane katakupanga senti kano ulipo
that time.
ukwabula iwe tafipanga sensi kano ulipo
In a styrofoam.
apo mutima wandi no chula weka twali babili na isanganeka baby sulipo awe.
It wasn't really a problem that it was sent to me in a stereo, and the vocals were sent to me in a styrofoam, but they should have been in mono. But it's okay. If you've done this for a long time, it becomes easier in whichever way. So if you are working on a Tilo song, you really have to be careful with the auto-tune. Sorry, this is not in tune, but Tilo knows already how to sing, so obviously you want his auto-tune not to be felt like there's auto-tune. So you want to do a little auto-tune, if that's the best language. So let's try and set the auto-tune. Where's the auto thing here? Auto key. Let's listen to it so that we can find the right key for the song.
baby sulipo.
Apologies, guys. I had a lot of processes going on in the project. That's why my RAM couldn't let me. But the song was in B. So let's set our auto tune to a B minor scale. Let's play.
Alokubane katakupanga sensi kano ulipo.
Pretty much easier. So I'm gonna emphasize it, then I'm gonna back off.
Alokubane katakupanga sensi kano ulipo.
Afrobeat, Nigeria, they love the autotune to sound like that, but some artists they are good singers. They start sounding robotic if you add too much autotune. Some actually they don't add autotune. They just add effects like a flanger or a chorus effect, then it sounds good. So you want to back off, maybe start from 10, the retune speed. That sounds cool to my ears. So I'm gonna introduce also the humanizer just to make the vocal more natural. I'm gonna take it to 20.
Apo mutima wandi no chula weka. Baby sulipo.
So like I was saying, just added a little bit of from 100%, I added about 4% of the flanger effect on his vocal, and I don't even know if it's audible enough, but it makes the vocal sound just cool. Makes the vocal a little bit open, like wide, if I would say.
Katakupanga sensi kano ulipo. Tafipanga sensi kano ulipo.
I'm gonna go to this part.
Apo mutima wandi no chula weka.
So I'm gonna go to this part and mute the instrumental so that we hear what was there.
Apo mutima wandi no chula weka. Twadi babili na isanganeka. Apo mutima wandi no chula weka. Apo mutima wandi no chula weka.
I'm sure you can tell that there's a female voice there. That's my wife's voice. We're gonna put back the auto tune to a major scale. Scale B. Okay, that's okay. So pretty much because I wasn't using this software, so most of the vocals here they are untuned, I would say. So you can only hear that vocal if you really pay attention. And mostly people that understand my mix, they always say, bro, when your songs, when you put on headsets or when you're wearing your headphones, that's when you get to hear certain things that you can't hear when you play it through a phone speaker. But that's me. So let's add this in the right keys.
Apo mutima wandi no chula weka twali babili naisanganika baby sulipo baby sulipo
So guys, I had my vocals here as well. I had my vocals here, guys. Part of it or most of it was my vocal there, because I needed to make it a bit fuller, and I was running out of time. I needed to get done, so we didn't have time to hire a backing vocalist to come and do that for us, or to get Tilo in the studio. Busy guy. So let's try. So let me just get straight with my auto-tune settings here. B major scale. I'm gonna put everything at 10. So there was this part. So let's go to another more interesting section. I'm gonna mute the instrumental, guys, so that you hear what I did here.
Kula benshita yakupusana kwaba nenshita yakute mwana. Kula benshita yakupusana kwaba nenshita yakute mwana.
So guys, what I did here, I added reverb to one copy of this part, and I bounced it, and I got a dry signal of the vocal, and I also bounced it, and I arranged them together so that I can have an effect where the voice is up, it comes more upfront, but it has a reverb effect, because the thing about reverb effect is that it pushes the vocal background. But I really wanted this part where the beat is dropping, I wanted the vocal to come up front.
Kula benshita yakupusana kwaba nenshita yakute mwana. Yakute mwana. Kula benshita yakupusana kwaba nenshita yakute mwana. Yakute mwana. Namufi bitula sanga mwefiamano ndamone fichita abantu. Fije fichita abantu. Mwefiamano ndamone fichita abantu. Fije fichita abantu.
Sorry.
Sanga mwefiamano ndamone fichitaba mwefiamano ndamone fichitabantu fide fichitabantu ngana ikala ndaisonde kaneka umutu wakupuma wano ndamone fichitabantu fide fichitabantu ngamwefiamano ndamone fichitaba.
So pretty much easier. So this was us, actually me doing no.
No, ndamone fichitabantu. Fide fichitabantu.
I'm not here to explain what I did exactly or the effects I did, but that was it. Then also on the other part,
Fichitabantu.
I added the
Bantu. Nganaikala ndaisontekaneka umutu wokupuma wena misi nikapuwanile mulishu iwe there when I called when I need you. So wela mujuzi ninkabapa ndimulosi nintalala ndimulusi ninkabapa ndimulosi nintalala ndimulusi nintalala ndimulusi wela mujuzi ninkabapa ndimulosi wela mujuzi ninkabapa ndimulosi nintalala ndimulusi nintalala ndimulusi so wela mujuzi ninkabapa ndimulosi nintalala.
So when you listen to this, there's a delay that's backing. So well, I'm loose. So that alone, guys, was just there to add a bounce to the song. So obviously, I added a delay effect. I didn't do much of it, but it was just in sync with the tempo and a reverb on that particular voice.
Twalela kechungulo paka bwacha nalishiba chade kumfuisha laka nale bwata wadi paka bwapya nanguna ufurwa pakuyani kisi kano tuli babidumo pakuyani pisi fya kupusana fyalea file kose lako abakula mwina kubeba fuma pase lako bali no manani mwana vali mu next life I wanna marry you ngatiana na chile tie nayo kukwata femisula efo twa baba na mayo love since the power ana sense the power pa love since the power ana extra.
So I didn't do much on this vocal. All I did was just I added this compressor that was giving me it's more like a downward and upward compressor. I needed the low end of the her voice to come up front a bit and a less reverb, because that's what you want for a rapper or for somebody rapping.
Take the blame. Take the game.
Yeah, this last section now where we brought back the backings. Let me just try and pause this.
Ukwabula iwe tafipanga sensi kanolipo. Apo mutima wandi no chula weka twadi babili na isanganeka baby suli.
Guys, Tilo is a professional singer and he already knows how to get the job done. So the final song is already out on all DSPs. You can go out there and stream. But pretty much the song is simple, but you can see a whole lot of stuff processing taking place. That just shows you like how much detailed a mixing and mastering engineer can get. So I mastered the song in Pro Tools. I mixed it in Cubase.